Definition of hijab. Hijab. The issue of Muslim women's wearing of headscarves has been controversial for public opinion, especially in non-Muslim communities, which consider the headscarf to be a bad and unacceptable thing and restrict women's freedom. Many Western governments have imposed sanctions on veiled women, and the goals that made Islam impose the wearing of the veil on every Muslim woman. The hijab is defined in the language as the thing that prevents one from the other and forbids its appearance. The hijab defines Islam as a robe worn by a Muslim woman for the purpose of covering her body and hair, and the appearance of women is forbidden to her. By hiding all her nakedness by wearing loose and non-transparent clothes. The importance of hijab in Islam and its ruling says, "Say to the believing women that they are angry with their eyes, and keep their faces, and show not their adornment, except that which appeared from them, and smite their wine on their pockets, and show their adornment only to their own." Nur 31. The hijab is imposed on every Muslim woman, and not wearing it is a violation of the law of God and will be punished on the day of resurrection, and there are several conditions must be available in the veil of legitimacy, such as covering all parts of the body, and be broad and loose, does not heal or describe the body of women. Consider the virtue of wearing hijab is a veil to obey Allah and His noble messenger. Allah has imposed a veil on Muslim women, and they must adhere to God's command until they receive their reward and avoid punishment. The hijab is a chastity and purity for Muslim women, so that it prevents them from being harassed by the weak, hurt and evil. It cuts the greed of weak souls so that he cannot see what draws his attention and drives his dirty desires. The hijab is a contraption for Muslim women, as Allah loves women and hates the appearance of Ra. The veil is strong and believable. The hijab is a modesty for Muslim women, and modesty is a beautiful attribute of women's qualities that make them non-permissive to others. The hijab is jealous of the man over the Muslim woman, since the inappropriate dress will lead to looking at the woman in a way that is not suitable for her and for her husband, who gets angry when he sees others looking to his wife. This view offensive to them all. The Muslim woman must adhere to her legal veil at any time and time, no matter how she is subjected to pressures and temptations. And she should not be satisfied with being a means of publicity, entertainment for men. Her potential is much greater, and no one will be able to obtain or be subjected to it. Structure and purpose. By interpreting the way it is worn,